Today's frequently asked sales question is, how can we successfully negotiate without having to resort to discounting? So many salespeople and business developers feel that the only real leverage they have in these closing stages of an opportunity is to either reduce the price or carve out margin to try and persuade the client or prospect to say yes. Well, the world's most famous negotiator, Herb Cohen, is famously quoted as saying, "Successful negotiation is a process of addition rather than subtraction." And what he means is coming up with creative options or additions to close the gap is going to be far more successful and is going to help you build more of a relationship than simply discounting and devaluing your recommendation. I'll give you a couple of options to consider for any upcoming negotiation you may have. The first one, and this comes from the Harvard Negotiations Project, is to look at the parts of your proposal or recommendation that are variable. And once you've found a variable, consider what's our best case scenario, our optimum position, and our minimum acceptable result on that variable. Come up with 2 or 3 variables that you can move through as levers to exert some movement in the closing stages. The second one, also from Harvard, is something called a LILO. LILOs are things that mean little to us but lots to them, or lots to them and little to us, and can be used to get people to move in a negotiation. Offering something that's easy for you to give away, but the prospect or client might value greatly, will encourage them to move in a negotiation. Suggesting something that is easy for the client to give, but you would value greatly, something like a reference or a case study, is going to get you to potentially move in the negotiation. So there's a couple of options for you to consider to add into your future negotiations to close the gap. I hope that helps, and I'll see you on the next one.